going
but
to
Loki
actually.
hasn't started yet. If you just want to get in here.
Oh yeah, get me in there. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's see.
Wait, is this game 2?
So
No,
this
game
no,
one.
this is gonna be game
Game
one.
1.
This is gonna be for cheeses and crackers.
Cheeses and
Um.
crackers versus.
I wasn't expecting you guys to stay. To
I'm
cast
down.
another series. You can if you'd
I'm down if you're
like.
down. I
I
think
do
he,
have
I think
Aiden
he's
here
up.
as well casting. So just.
Tricast.
Okay, let's see. Cheese and crackers versus smiling friends.
Ain't that the streamer account?
Wait, what?
Wait, can you
Ain't
invite me
that
as
the
well? Wait, Ava, could you invite me as well? Possible.
Yes. Yes. Why did they know me as the streamer account? That's kind of funny. Okay.
Right,
Um,
next.
I mean, yeah, congratulations to Fries in the Bag, and very well played by SKT. You guys had a very good run.
Yeah, we'll hopefully see them win worlds this fall. Um,
Yeah.
it's just a bit of a slump in the
Draft ended.
spring.
Draft ended already.
Oh, draft is done.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Can we see it? Sure.
Yeah, I'm asking.
Perfect. Yeah, Dread Eye game just then.
Womp womp.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at this draft.
It's my bedtime soon. Why are we starting the game at 11:30 p.m. if we have a bedtime?
Boy, these are vastly different drafts. Is Tim here?
Yeah, I don't have the link though, so I can't
Let me DM it to
see.
you. Let me DM it to you.
Sure,
Oh,
sure.
this is the
Thanks.
wrong link. 100% the wrong link. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Here's the link. These are vastly different drafts than what we're than what we're used to. I already see Master Yi and I see Garen, and my eyes are Wait, Cheese and Crackers is running Ziggs, Zyra, Vigar. What is happening? Is that Vigar Ziggs bot lane?
Wait, sorry, could you reset the drafter?
Oh, is that not working?
Sorry. I don't know. I saw it like something's weird
I'll
happening
screen
on
share.
Discord.
Look at my screen.
Thanks.
Okay, perfect.
Oh God, these are some champs.
Yeah, these are I think that's the TikTok combo bot lane Ziggs Vigar. You cage
yeah.
and then you hit the W.
It's actually not that bad. I think Ziggs Vigar is very viable. This is what?
Enemy bot lane is Maokai Draven?
Yeah, it's Maokai Draven. Yeah,
It's
okay.
actually not bad at all. Like Draven hates it when he gets disrupted.
Yeah, I think Draven is really hard to play into mages actually, so I don't mind Ziggs Vigar at all.
Then the Garen R5 into Cassandra. Actually no, into Cassandra is actually pretty good. Anytime he goes all out, you press R and he kind of just gets executed.
Yeah, I think the big things to watch this game, or Mastery is going to probably struggle a little bit into Garen, but LeBlanc has so much freedom to play. I'd love to see if LeBlanc is
This is
able
such a
to
strong LeBlanc game.
make something happen. Wait. Also, sorry, wait. I don't think it can be Ziggs Vigar. I think Zyra has to, because it has to be one of the mid. No, because Zyra has to be support.
Zyra mid, right? Oh,
Zyra
mid is
I guess no, you're right. It could be Zyra mid.
Right. It's a free for all on the side of cheese and crackers.
Yeah, we did just play Ziggs Vigar in our ACL game today and almost beat a team much better than us. It's a tournament.
Gotcha. Collegiate?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Wait, I gotta go. Yeah. When I used to play, I would love to play mages, like random, really weird mage bot lane combos. Try to like actually beat players better than me. And my first game,
just accidentally happened.
Oh yeah. Wait, really? It was like a flex gone wrong?
No, like we just wanted to play Ziggs bot, and then we wanted to play Vagar mid, and those are the champs that we ended up locking in.
Oh, massive.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah. No, sorry. The first game in competitive I played was I played Heimerdinger ADC. Terrible choice, but fond memory of mine.
Okay, looks like we're gonna get into game soon. So
it was we picked Janna Heimer bot versus Blitzcrank.
Ah, I see.
Lucian.
Speaking of fond memories, back in the day when Heimer's support was meta, that was sick.
Yeah. Now that was fun, 100%. I agree with that. That's one. I think it's my favorite meta to play bot lane. The Lux Heimer bot.
Yeah.
Perma spam, fist fight everyone. There's no shields or heals or anything like that.
All right. It is indeed Zyra support with Vagar mid.
Yep.
makes sense.
Yeah, a little bit more standard. Vigar into LeBlanc is a little bit more miserable, especially with the Ignite. And I believe
Yep.
IXX is one of the better players on the side of Smiling Friends.
Yeah, took the words right out of my mouth. I was also gonna call this matchup miserable. It sounds very hard to play for Vagar. He's gonna get his flag, but I'm surprised IXX doesn't want to trade back, but I guess doesn't really want to trade his health for jungler HP. Oh, actually, Vagar is cooked, no? Or I guess he can just walk all the way around. That
Big
IXX
contrast
didn't
here.
catch him.
The bot matchups compared to like our previous few series, right? We've basically just casted Enchanter versus Enchanter, maybe like the Blitzcrank game.
Yep.
So yeah, different style coming out here from these two teams. Excited to see what's going on here. Maokai support is not something I'm really a fan of anymore.
I think it's not bad. I think Maokai support is play. It's certainly not like meta or like playable like on the sense that you'd like to play it against any other meta champs. But I think it's perfectly fine.
Yeah. It's pretty good into the two mages, right? You press Maokai ult and LeBlanc comes down, one shots one of them.
Yeah, I've always been partial to this champ. I think it's like squishy Alistar, I guess. With all your abilities are very good, which is something that I'd like to see.
100%. Yeah. The E is actually like surprisingly super strong. Like if you're playing the champ for the first time, you wouldn't think it, but like the E is so good for jungle control, vision, and whatnot.
Yeah, if you've played support at like in any of the elo that is like fairly punishing, you know that having an ability that lets you just face check for free is so helpful. That's why Nico W is such a big deal.
Oh, 100%. Right there. Speaking of Nico W, that spell is actually like it's so crazy that you can press recall in a bush and it'll stay there for like another 7 seconds.
Yes, although they did pretty dramatically nerf it. They made it so that you can't.
Cooldown, right?
Yeah, they did the cooldown, but they also like shadow not bug fix, but like a balance affecting like settings change where you can't do the fast taunt anymore on Nico, so you have to like stutter.
Yeah, and there's glimpses of the future mid matchup there of that trade.
Yep. Although this matchup only gets better for Vagar, I think generally.
Yeah.
All right, Maokai gets onto Lilac, who is forced to flash. I think it should still die. Yeah, just like doesn't have a way to get away from the Draven. One more auto with the W.
Yep. Super hard for these double mage squishy bot lanes to really answer like if someone gets hit by Maokai W. Especially if you miss your CC. I think the Ziggs W didn't come out there.
Yep, it's up to Ziggs to play his range properly and missteps that one time. See that Jarvan is trading crabs.
Yep, playing towards the top side here. There's not much for this Jarvan draft. This crab, I'm just gonna expect like a reset. It's a second rotation.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure if you're supposed to just clear your camps one more time, or clear like one more quadrant before you base, because that's what I've been typically doing when I play jungle, but I don't actually know what people do.
I guess it's not. Yeah, I'm not really sure about this for jungle. I haven't played in a bit. Do you know much about this Garen Cassante matchup?
Oh, it's very Garen favored.
It's
very Garen favored. Yeah. This is a traditional Cassante counter.
Yeah. Gotcha. I can definitely see why it is. I mean, we can also see it right now, but I think there's a relatively big rank difference here.
Yeah, Lost and Sauce is a very good player. This guy is extremely solid.
Yeah, and putting him on Garen is kind of a little ironic, but whatever gets the job done.
Yep.
It's actually, having a good player play like an easy champion is actually surprisingly effective. Like, I mean, it was just the champion relies on fundamentals, right? And if you have a good player playing it, and they're able to use the fundamentals pretty strongly to leverage wherever they need.
Yeah, I also think that a lot of it is just like, does the champ do damage, right? Like, can the champ carry? We see the last game, like Cho'Gath, that champ cannot carry. It doesn't do any damage. But like, Garen does do damage. They walk into you, you will kill them.
Yes, 100%. And then, especially this game, I think Master Yi really hates playing against Garen.
Yeah, for sure.
The insta silence is going to be quite annoying for him. I'm actually curious about this Master Yi pick. Let me see where it was in draft. Because I basically have never considered this champion in coordinated play.
I think it probably Vagar is gonna get good flash from IXX, has 2 more autos worth of damage to do. Yep, is gonna be able to get them off, and IXX gets the kill.
Nice solo kill there. Level 6 is a pretty, I think, actually a big power spike for the Vigar in this lane, but it's on this timer still, the LeBlanc's able to capitalize and get a kill. Really good job from her. And
Down
she's
10
able to
CS is
avoid-
not too bad for Vigar.
Yeah.
Like par for the course. Both junglers looking around bot. Good flash from Saren, but actually gets booped back and isn't able to get the Q, so it should just die. Why are we clearing a ward, Draven? All good. Anyways, it's gonna flash onto. Oh, gets cancelled by the really good Draven E. So it's just gonna be Saren that's gonna pay for his life. Naga stops for a second to channel his meditate. Gets caught up by the Zyra W. He has to flash for it.
Yeah, I think definitely an overextend after that Maokai W was after the Maokai W was responded to by the Ziggs W. You don't really have a Q angle to get your team back, right? The Draven isn't really able to follow up. This Master Yi isn't really able to follow up, and yeah, I think should have called it off a bit earlier. There.
Yep, certainly so. Lilac should probably just base. I mean, it's not like he's doing anything with no mana, but IXX is going to continue to bully the Vagar a bit. So as Spellbook this game, I feel like is pretty greedy, but
yeah. I mean, I can kind of see, like, I guess I can see the exhaust and okay, maybe not cleanse this game. Maybe for the Malphite ult, I mean the Maokai ult, Ghost. It's actually not bad at all, but ooh.
yeah, steps up a little too far. Gets traded on pretty heavily here, and next spell cycle will be in danger of his life.
I actually wouldn't have been too mad about exhausting on that first chain there. Just to
Yeah,
avoid
not
that,
cycle it for the HP. Makes sense.
Yeah. So what, you get HP?
Or no, like just to save the HP.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry.
Definitely makes sense.
Yeah. Are they able to get this crash? Can Jetcracker hold the wave? Jetcracker actually with the plants should be able to hold the wave a little, but might accidentally break the freeze. Oh, they actually are just going to break the freeze with their own evolution. I think that's fine if you want to just spam push.
I think that's what they're going to do here is Ignite Burn top lane. Crucial spell there.
Yeah, actually, Draven jailed here is actually in a pretty bad spot. Should probably try to take LeBlanc to bail him out.
100% here. Really would have been nice to have Jarvan on the bot side here, maybe even for a dive, but
yeah, absolutely, or just like invading.
Maybe even top lane actually. You can actually see something happening top lane here. Nonetheless, I think Jarvan's just gonna clear the next few camps. Here.
Yeah, I really want to see how Draven takes this reset. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Wait, what were you saying?
The Vigo did just get the TP off. I think is able to keep the LeBlanc in lane for just a little bit longer. So I think we don't see LeBlanc moving bot lane for a second here to bail this Draven out. But yeah, this is quite a rough situation.
Yeah, but Yi is here first, and Jarvan is actually taking the opportunity to do grubs instead of covering this. So this is how Jarvan's going to be able to exit the lane. Yep, just should be able to take a base pretty safely. And yeah, Zigzag's to play safe.
Yeah, there was a bit of a trade that happened mid lane that allowed LeBlanc to get the push. I think that also was a pretty influential factor on making the bot lane of what was the cheeses and crackers back up a bit there. I think some pings came down on the missing pings came down mid and whatnot.
Yeah, Draven has a full item. He's strong. See if Ziggs is able to match that on this base. Probably not, considering the kill and also the passive gold from Draven. Oh, actually, it's going to just stay. Very low mana.
Yeah,
another trade going down onto Vagar.
That's a lot of damage there. But I mean, LeBlanc did also just take a bunch of damage herself.
Yeah, I mean,
it's actually kill range.
It's pretty close. Yeah, pretty close to dying to Vagar Q ult. Yeah, looks like Draven is going to have a pretty solid push here, especially until Vagar is able to get this, or sorry, not Vagar, Ziggs is able to get the space off. I would not mind to see Vagar just try to stay and outplay this, but he's just going to take the base. Oh, actually, he's going to stay. He is going to stay. Yeah.
Yeah. I think with the exhaust, you can survive a spell rotation and get your QR off in time.
Yeah, certainly.
LeBlanc's HP might be too high though for that.
Yeah, it looks like LeBlanc is going to pressure. Okay, Vagar is able to safely clear the wave, so should be out. It's gonna stay another. Wait, Vagar's staying another. Holy moly! Watch this.
I believe I'm putting my money in the Vigar here. If it's a solo kill, it's gonna be a Vigar solo kill.
Yeah, it looks like LeBlanc's just using his W on the wave, so he's just gonna leave.
Yeah. Looks like Zig still hasn't reset.
So it's
Okay, I
not,
think
but
now
that
Zig's
is
gonna
pretty
reset.
good. It means he might have
Yeah.
item.
So, yeah, STP. I think that should be full item. There, super strong power spike for this for this Ziggs in this lane.
Actually does
Oh, it
not have
doesn't quite
item.
complete it.
But yeah. Wait, that can't be right. Is he rushing Archangels? Is this build into anything else?
This is Blackfire, I believe.
Oh, is it? I see.
Oh, this is not
Then-
Blackfire. Sorry, it'd be Faded Ashes, right? What is it?
Yeah, I think this is just Archangels. I think it's Archangels first.
Oh
Which
yes,
seems
you're right. You're right. And this should be
seems wrong to
Archangel.
me, but
That's. I mean, I can see it with so much damage, like the LeBlanc and Yi.
yeah.
So I
that's
think
true.
I just when I'm playing Ziggs, I just prefer just complete one shot on the enemy team, just artillery fire.
Yeah,
If I'm
I think
if
you
I'm caught
really
out of
need the
position,
Ludens.
like I'm probably gonna die anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Jarvan has an item, should be trying to look to do something with his ult. Haven't really seen him do too much on the map this game.
It's quite a slow game compared to the pace of the previous ones we've
It is
casted.
indeed, and you certainly cannot be complaining about that as Ziggs Veigar.
100% not. Yeah. I think the Master Yi pick is, I think, is making it so hard for them to really leverage these lanes.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be another Drake contest, and again, just cheating the waves. They're going straight to the Drake and giving their priority in both of the lanes, and it means that they're going to lose all their priority over the Drake, or they're just going to drop a full mid wave in order to just sit in the bush. That's all they're doing. Oh, is Veigar not caught out? Yeah, they're going to try to go on Veigar.
Yeah,
it's going to get
here.
caught out by the Maokai, and it looks like Draven is going to be able to, kill him. Jarvan also going to go down. Ziggs bomb is going to have some damage. Actually, the holy moly, Garen is going to get a lot of damage back, but Master Yi is going to be able to clean up another kill. Big Micah E is on top of the Draven, or on top of the Garen, sorry, and it's going to die. And
The Stride Breaker Garen coming down from the top lane there. Like an insane amount of damage. I actually thought that fight was lost there until I saw the Garen come in. There was a really like the Veigar got caught out and blown up instantly by the LeBlanc Maokai.
yeah, Veigar caught in no man's land, really in the middle of two lanes where he didn't have prio, and just like to all these teams, you have to push the waves. So just push the waves before you go to the Drake. It's so important.
You have Ziggs Zyra bot. You can, if you want the push, you're gonna get the push in the spot lane.
Yep.
Like you need to be waiting for your team there, and you need to play out like if everyone's there together, you get a good Jarvan cage. I think that's an insta kill on whoever you really want it to be.
Yeah, you can see Ziggs pivoting his build now, has the faded ashes. Maybe it was on stream, but I think Blackfire is oh, actually it's not that bad. I thought Blackfire was a lot worse than Ludens, but it turns out it's okay.
Blackfire is actually Blackfire is just good even regularly because it gives like the bonus AP, right? And also the CDR is really good.
Let's see, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Blue side is gonna be a little bit pinched in here. I want to see Ziggs hitting a little bit more. Ziggs is playing so far back. I mean, Draven is just cut off, no?
I think they have some space here to play here. I think they're just gonna give it.
Yeah, I think Red Side really underestimating how much they should be able to play here. I mean, they are down an item in fairness, right? Like they don't have Ziggs item yet, but everyone's standing like fish in a barrel. Carb just got a TP out. Gets the TP before the Garrett ult.
You know,
yeah.
Style points there for that TP.
Style points indeed. Lost in Sauce quietly growing the gold lead. Also was able to get that big play off by roaming. Oh, Faker goes down.
A little bit of a solo kill there in the mid lane.
Yep. But meanwhile, like LeBlanc's gonna be able to take some plates, but Zig should be very much so safe. No one, very hard to threaten Ziggs with Maokai. Maokai's engage range so short without the ult.
Oh gosh, the Veigar's building the boots, the MR boots. There for the mid lane. I guess it makes sense, right? The LeBlanc is such a threat on you, but I actually really like the movement speed boots here. This game.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like whenever it's hard to tell which boots you should be building out of the defensive ones, I would just build Swifties. I think Swifties is just really good, and if you're not gonna get full value out of Mercs or full value out of Tabis, so that you're happy making the purchase, buy Swifties. It's a good item.
There is not much hard CC here to avoid.
Yeah, absolutely.
On the side of Smiling Fence. He's just really the knockout ult.
Yeah, Lilac a little bit caught, but Oh, yeah, it's just dead. They are gonna trade back onto the Zyra, who is gonna try to zone away the Draven. I'm unsure if Draven can hit. Yeah, actually, it's
Oh,
just gonna die to the EQ from
from the
Jetcracker. It's
minion.
gonna get
Oh,
finished off, but
nice.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually I think like the indecision with the build right there. If the Ziggs had full like full item there, that Draven would have died just a bit earlier, and maybe even to
Yeah.
like the Ziggs ult right there. The fight could have gone a little bit differently. Nonetheless, Draven is able to get that cash out right before I see the Zyra. That's gonna be a lot of gold to that Draven.
It is indeed. Yeah, you
Wow,
can see up
2K
both
individual.
2K.
Whoa.
It's a lot of gold. That's basically exactly his team's gold lead is what's in Draven's pockets. 2 full items, really strong.
Yep.
We'll see if he's able to really capitalize on that in the face of all these champs that outrange him, though. It can be really hard for Draven to play if he just isn't able to hit.
I mean, there's basically three mages that just zone him so hard in these fights. He's gonna need a lot of space in order to be able to play and catch these axes properly.
Lost and
That's
Sauce
a
trying to
little bit.
progress. Ooh, a good satchel by Lilac. Is gonna get a couple turret shots on. Veigar still getting bullied in the mid lane. Should they not be swapping? I feel like it's really late to have these lane assignments. But
I think
oh
so.
my
Yeah.
god, holy moly!
I
Lilac
think
gonna
this is
take
the
some
dive, right?
punishment. Yeah, he's
Oh
just
wow,
dead.
it's
2
gonna
more autos.
kill him. Wow.
Yeah, Lilac's life pretty hard.
Yep. You're playing Ziggs versus like a Draven CC support. It's so hard to if you're ever behind, it's so hard to get back. Excuse me. Sorry. So hard to get back. They kind of
And
just run
again,
over you.
Jarvan kind of silent, right? Like so many of these plays, Jarvan could have. I mean, Jarvan and Yi both. Like we haven't seen anything from any of these junglers on any of these side lane plays.
100%. Definitely a change of pace from the
Yes.
previous games. More bullying.
XX goes in again. It's just basically a full split map. They're trying to give Garen some coverage, who, I mean, is up to 45 CS lead. Not the worst. Has a second item, has flash, so maybe he can just get on Draven and one-shot him is the ideal.
But actually even like the LeBlanc, right? The LeBlanc is so slippery. If you're able to flash silence LeBlanc and like insta killer, it's actually also a really good service for your team.
Yep, for sure. We'll see if Maokai is able to peel. Now the champ is pretty good at peeling.
Yeah, he's pretty good at peeling. Yeah, the first time is also completed there. Extra shield might not, be the difference for saving someone from the execute and whatnot. Yeah, it's surprised that Garen's still going top lane here. I would really like for them to switch Garen bot.
Yeah, I mean, with Drake up in 45 seconds, I think it's not bad for Garen to be top, but
Actually, yeah, the TP is coming up. Yeah.
I mean, they're sacking another mid wave to do this, right? Like, who is face checking? There's no face checking. All good.
Yeah, the objective is. I've been quite a bit, and I think they're just giving the bleeding a lot of gold for this, and it hasn't
Yeah,
resulted in anything yet.
like it's cute to do these bush camps, but like you can also just put these people mid, push the mid wave, and then take out all their vision, right? Like force them to face check every single bush. Oh, actually, they are gonna. They finally finds fruit, and they're gonna get it out the Yi.
All right,
My
maybe
bad.
we shouldn't have doubted.
My bad.
As really deep TP.
He's gonna TP on the cage. Is gonna get probably just taken out here. Actually, he's gonna be able to get the big ult onto
my
Veigar.
god!
But I mean, wait, no, it is just the big ult. It's gonna be able to kill out the Veigar, and Draven is gonna be able to kill the Jarvan as well. And
Yeah, I thought that
Cassandre.
TP was completely in there, but then the big all out from like all the way through the wall takes the Veigar and isolates him. Actually, quite well played there for Cassandre to get out of that situation.
Yeah, you have to be so careful with what angles you're giving Cassandre to ulti, right? Especially if he's gonna have you in stun and make it like unreactable. It's gonna be pretty hard.
100% there. Yeah. The cheeses and crackers was on the wrong side of that Cassandre, right? If you want to be catching him out, you want to try to play towards the left. Vigo gave him a pretty good angle to get out there, especially into the LeBlanc, pull him right into the LeBlanc. There. Really good initial pick though. The like the minute straight bush camp worked out against that Yi, but I think the wallet difference, again, this Drave and this LeBlanc are so strong.
Yeah, and now I do think that the game is somewhat broken open. I think that every game there's like a point where it reaches where like the game should not be thrown anymore. Like the game is no longer volatile and a team is winning. And I think after this fight, blue side should be able to convert most of the fights if they play correctly.
100%, unless like there's some crazy flank from Garen or something like that. I just see this game kind of snowballing out of control.
But you do look at items, and the items are even, right? It's 2 item Ziggs, 2 item Garen against 2 items from LeBlanc and Draven.
Yeah, but that's I would take those 2 items on Draven. I think those are some strong 2 items there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ziggs is I think double man items is a little. It's not my favorite.
Yeah, that is probably wrong.
I would have definitely just preferred more damage on at least the second buy.
Yeah, especially when you're behind, right? You need just the damage to convert these kills.
Exactly. I think like defensive tools are actually more like a head luxury.
Yes.
Like the Seraphs. Oh my
god! Jarvan gets blown the heck up by LeBlanc.
Yeah, speaking of damage items, that's a LeBlanc with Ludens and Shadowflame.
Yep.
It's a lot of damage. Jarvan has no MR, just gets completely one-shot.
Yeah, Garen's gonna try to take that bot tower, but Yi is on his case. We'll see if he's able to make it out of this one. He's not able to make it out of this one. All good.
No way. Yeah.
It's life for the turret.
I'm actually not sure if that's worth it if you're almost a head member of your team. But I guess something has to be done there. He's just getting his leads wherever he can, getting as much gold as he can.
Alright, Ziggs trying to push this mid wave again. I haven't really seen any Maokai. I feel like just like these teams have not really been looking for things.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of ways you can just Maokai ult the side lanes and Maokai ult this mid lane, right? You have LeBlanc, you have Master Yi. They can, if you hit that Maokai ult and you just run towards them, they can actually just die.
Yeah.
If the enemy team isn't properly positioned to respond to it.
Here's Herald. They're gonna try to play on it. Veigar is sideline no TP though, so Garen's teleporting behind the Cassante, but that's like a full health Cassante, and Herald is just gonna do absolutely nothing. They are gonna go on Cassante though, who doesn't have ult, should not have a way out. That is a way out, but is gonna get crowd controlled out of it, unfortunately, and is gonna die. Shutdown goes to the Zyro, which, I mean, it's fine. It's fine to have gold on Zyro. Probably not ideal, but
yeah, fool me once, fool me twice. The TP escape doesn't happen the second time.
it's not. And Veigar's gonna keep pushing. Not too much is gonna be accomplished by Draven here. Yep, just gonna get the wave bombed. Third item though in Draven's hands. Oh my god, he's gonna hurt.
Oh god, if any of these autos are crits, it's just gonna be like 500 damage to the face. This IE oh gosh, what is this called? Hex bolt? No,
the Hex Optics.
Hex Optics, yes.
They're going on the Veigar, but he's gonna get snared by the Zyra, and Veigar should be. Oh, actually gets killed by the return of that Draven Axe, yeah. And actually, IXX misses the flash, but still has enough damage.
Yep, there's the Maokai ult into LeBlanc one shot. Right there. And I think this game might. I don't want to jinx it, but this game might be out of control.
It might indeed. Lost in sauce. I mean, it's just gonna take this tower in Cassante's face. Should be able to safely do that. But wait, Ziggs is gonna get gone, but Draven is 1 HP. Can they get the damage onto him? Has to flash the Jarvan ult. Still gets hit by the damage though. Has barrier. Is getting bombed a little. It's gonna get hit by the last Jarvan auto. So is actually gonna be able to get the big shutdown on Draven.
I think that's a bit of just a little limit testing on the side of Smiling Friends. I don't think of like you're actually playing seriously. You walk back there like 1 HP into the Jarvan, but you know, having a little bit of fun with this game. I mean, they're so ahead. It's gonna take a lot more than that for the enemy team to get back in.
I mean, I think this game is pretty losable. I think like
yeah,
we're playing against Veigar. I don't think they outscale at all. Right? Like, if Draven gives too much space, he's gonna die to these mages.
I'm not sure about like Veigar scaling super hard into this game. Seems pretty hard for him to play.
Not sure. He is threatened a lot by Yi and LeBlanc, but
100%. I mean, he's definitely gonna be like a damage threat. 100%.
I mean, Carb, like they can just force. No, like they know Draven isn't here. Carb is gonna actually get hit onto the Jarvan, and yeah, the Jarvan is gonna die. But Garen spinning gets the Yi. Is also gonna get Carb actually, and maybe IXX too. Is IXX gonna be able to live here? Let's see. It's gonna have to be mobile enough, yeah.
And then this game still has ult too, so if anyone else just decides to walk in, I think they're just gonna get executed. It looks like it's not gonna happen. Draven ult! Oh, super close deal actually.
Barely not enough. They are gonna handshake and let IXX leave, but I mean, 4 kills. That's 4 kills.
That's more kills. Maybe I did jinx it. Cast a curse. maybe my first caster curse. Maybe don't speak too soon, but yeah, this is Draven is 4k gold up individually. Wow.
Yeah, but Garen is
Oh, not
also,
Draven,
right?
but
Like
Garen.
Garen is yeah, exactly. Or yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty strong. This guy's really squishy, right? He has no armor. I mean, he's not now. He's building the death stance, but that's not much resistances, not much HP coming up here. If there is a misstep, the CE, this block might just one-shot him. We'll see how he plays him. He's been playing really good so far. I don't doubt like that he's gonna find ways to maybe punish the enemy champs.
Yep. They are going to try to reclaim some of this control over the Baron area and also Jarvan's camps. Never really able to establish any mid priority over Draven, but Draven's just gonna base. So hopefully, Red Side can go clear out some of those wards.
There's potential solo kill on the bot side here.
Yeah, Veigar is in some danger. Gets hit by the second chain too, and has the cleanse actually, so it's gonna be able to walk it off. Wait, Sarazen cannot be doing this. Can he die? Not barely.
Looks like there's not much to punch him actually. The Zyra wasn't in range to E. Actually, looks like they're wrapping around with the Mega Cone.
The big blast cone. Sarazen is gonna drop the ult. Root is gonna catch everyone and
Double cage.
Can Garen hit though? He's gonna be spinning on top of both of them. Has enough damage at least to kill Sarazen at least. But we'll see if he chooses to commit the ult. He does not, and is going to try to kite it out. Oh, Cassante goes in and should die to the die to the Garen ult. IXX goes in, is going to be able to get the one back on, and Draven's presence is going to scare them away from going for anything more. But Ziggs is bombing the mid turret. Life is good. IXX going to be able to get another one on the end with the chain connecting. The last auto. Wait, does I guess the Thunder Sky proc and oh my god,
the last auto. The last auto finishes the job there. Actually, I actually think that was quite well played by Jarvan. Got the double cage. Was able to let the Garen get the kill there, and yeah, nice outplay on the back end right there to get that LeBlanc shut down.
And the game is just thrown. Like the game is even. Like 3 items on Garen still. Like 3 items on Ziggs. I think that the gold lead is pretty small now.
Maokai was super far up right there. Yeah, the blast cone was in such a good spot to get that Garen and Jarvan in place to punish them. There I mean, Draven was basically not there in the entire fight. Took LeBlanc quite a while to get there, and Master Yi just got blown up.
Yep. Draven does have his 4th item, so he is still very strong. Doesn't quite have his flash, but should be synced to Garen's flash, so there won't be really a window to punish there.
100%, yeah. I do want to see a little bit more objective control from the side of Cheeses and Crackers. I think their comp with like Ziggs and Veigar, Garen is so good at just kind of standing there.
Yes.
And like baiting the enemy and kind of one-shotting them. What's been going on, I think, more so is that they've been walking in to Smiling Friends, and it's been quite hard for them to walk in to these Maokai saplings, walking in blind to the LeBlanc with no vision and all that.
Yeah, very difficult to walk when they can take so many angles, but they are going to have priority into this Baron. They don't have the damage to start it, unfortunately, so... Oh, they're actually going to look for Carb, who is trying to get an ult angle. Gets fruited up by Jetcracker, though, so Jetcracker will just say no, and he will not be... bloody Cassante ulted today, and Cassante is going to go down to the satchel.
Oh, even Maokai ult was burned here, and LeBlanc gets chunked, even?
But IXX is going to trade forward onto the Veigar. I don't know, or he probably did have a flash, actually, with the Maokai follow-up coming up soon. But Jarvan is going to try to make a fight happen. Guts onto the Draven, is going to be able to force the flash. Yeah, Draven is going to flash out, but I mean, there's just so many bombs for him to dodge.
Oh,
like,
the cage on LeBlanc.
The flash ult is just barely not going to kill. Actually, that is a really big investment by the Garen to spend the flash there, but it's going to result in the kill. It's going to be Baron, yeah.
Yeah, really good, really crucial flash burn also from the Jarvan cage. I think if Jarvan next time Jarvan gets caged, it's just going to be Ziggs on top of Armageddon on his face. Yep. Garen, the Garen flash again is synced with the Draven flash, so he doesn't have to worry about that. But nonetheless, really good catch there from Cheeses and Crackers. The Vico cages I think were actually super important as well. I think that the Vico cages caught the LeBlanc like in the distortion images, so she couldn't really go around the fight as much as she really wanted to there. And she was kind of relegated to the side while her team was dying.
Yeah, and you see, I think, again, a lot of these teams are just stepping up in 4v5s, right? Like, once one of these members gets caught, like, it's such a big window of opportunity for to make the comeback happen. They are gonna start up this Drake. Cassante has teleport out of the top side, so see if they're willing to look. LeBlanc is a little bit late though, so it's just gonna be Draken out probably. Yeah, just the attempt to steal. Someone should go bot to push those waves. A lot of priority actually for blue side right now.
Yeah. With the Baron on their side, it is kind of hard for them to use. I think it might just
Oh
be
no
like
no 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 no!
Oh,
Veigar gets caught out, is just dead. Oh man, face checking the weak side of the map. There's no vision there. Like
no.
we can't see. We don't know if they're there.
Big mistake there from Vigar. Right after they got their Baron. They're gonna lose that one right there. It looks like it's just gonna be a bit of a passive Baron power play here for the next few minutes. Next
Yep,
minute, like
and-
half a minute or so.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yep.
really hard for them to take advantage of the Baron now. We see they're trying to retake their top side, but there's nothing here.
I
Like,
don't think this is
we're-
allowed.
I don't think we have to
Anyway,
retake this at all. I
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Lost the sauce
Everything's
chase.
gone anyways.
Yeah. I'd like to see them just establish a strong side around the Garen and just send the Garen to... I guess Garen has to be top because that's where the next inner turret is, but... Oh, Jarvan's gonna threaten a little bit forward, but not have the guts to force when everyone is in Fog of War. LeBlanc is gonna clear that bot wave. Oh, Garen. Can they kill him? I feel like Garen can just hit
not
the E,
sure.
right?
Garen, I actually just one shots his Master Yi if he goes in.
Alright,
I think he's
they
gonna
see
go
him
for the fight.
looking.
No!
I think he's cancelled. I think Garen is...
This
Yes.
is bannable. This is a bannable pause.
Jungle mouse DC as he face checks the
As
bush.
he's face checking and autoing. Right.
I think Garen's cancelled. But he has this tiny shield. It's actually pretty close, maybe. Right there, the teams are ready enough. Let's see the unpause. Oh my
All right.
god.
I think it might be Garen insta kill here, but let's see what happens. Oh, that's
Nope,
silence
Garen,
comes
no,
through.
the Master E is dead. Just press the ult. Oh no, actually it's just barely enough, not enough damage.
The Cassante shield saved him.
Yeah, true.
Wow.
Saren
well
is gonna try to look as well. Or just gonna be bounced around actually. Wouldn't mind
Yeah,
if it's
really good
a
stall there for like canceling the Garen ult with the Master UQ. I mean, textbook play there. You know who's gonna try to one shot you there, so that's your counterplay.
Yep. Yeah, starting to get actually kind of difficult for LeBlanc to win these trades. Like Veigar is so tanky.
Veigar's actually quite tanky and actually does a lot of damage now. Next item is going to be the Crypt Bloom. I think it's the Crypt
Yeah.
Bloom for the Vigar, right? Yeah. Actually, kind of a late death cap for the Vigar coming up.
Yeah, I think the Crypt Bloom early is very, very much so meta for Veigar. It just gives all the
Gotcha,
stats
okay,
that you
gotcha,
want.
100%. The CDR is so strong.
Yeah, and the magic
Especially-
pen, right? Because you don't want AP on Veigar. Only death cap, but not the other AP items.
Yeah. There's actually a bunch of MR being built up. Makes sense actually to go this first. Yeah, your team has a bunch of AP, right? Yeah.
I wouldn't mind to see like a Bloodletters from either Zyra or Ziggs.
100%. I think the Zyra's not getting much gold for the rest of the game though, so it might be
Yeah, has to be Ziggs.
Ziggs doing it. But looks like Dragon's coming up next 2 minutes. Baron also around like 20 seconds after. It's not really much to fight over for the next few minutes. Might just be a few calm minutes while these champs are going to be finishing some of their items. Looks like the LDR coming up for the Draven. I actually really would like to see some lifesteal here, especially since you're playing against these like mages.
Yeah. That would
Usually
make a
you
lot
buy
of
BT
sense.
versus these lanes as Draven, especially early on. But but he going for the full damage. Flash burn.
Does he have to flash? I don't think he had to flash.
I
But you
don't
see a
think
full
so.
split map. Red side is just saying, well, screw the Veigar, we're gonna try to hit the Cassante. And I mean, it is a Cassante, but they're gonna try to take his tower. He's trying to clear the wave, but is not gonna be able to
That's a
do so
Ziggs.
successfully. So he's gonna get his flash for 3. It's just on top of Draven. So much damage onto Draven is fully out of the fight, and that means Cassante is also gonna die. They're trying to make a play on their weak side. I would have really just rather seen blue side consolidated their control over the bot side and just trusted someone to clear the wave.
I think Cassante walked up there super disrespectfully. Even the Garen there. I mean, you know everyone else on the enemy team is towards this top side. You know this Garen can melt through you, right there. And Cassante was just trying to clear the wave in front of their face. Like I don't like the tower just got one shot. I don't think you can do that.
Yeah. In these sorts of flip map scenarios, if you try to answer your opponent's flip map, it's very likely you're gonna lose something, right? You're bleeding gold
100%.
when you're trying to base and answer while they're just like hitting your stuff. All right, Veigar's gonna teleport in. It's gonna be a Drake in 40 seconds. We'll see who has the mid priority, who has the bot priority. Right now,
Blanc is spotted
definitely.
out.
Oh, Jet Tracker is gonna just has the Janyos to live. IXX has to flash the Veigar cage. I don't think Jarvan can commit his ult to this with IXX having W coming up soon. Lost and Sauce, both top laners have teleport, but Maokai does not actually. Maokai is there without teleport, so no wards for blue side or real like way to force.
Yeah, but there's no vision on the side of cheeses and crackers there. They haven't been on the side for a bit.
But
While
why is
on the-
Maokai still top? It's actually a disaster, no, that Maokai is still top.
But yeah, I think maybe they should be forcing this, right? They see the Cassante top, and they know Maokai's a bit away, and that's exactly what they're gonna do.
Yep, Jarvan's gonna go in, get the Yi on top of him, but I mean they can just burn the Yi, you know? Like someone can hit him. Okay, they are gonna be able to get the kill, but Draven is still hitting, gets a couple more axes onto Veigar, has his flash forced out by the Zyra ulti, but is gonna have his lifeline popped, and I think it's still contestable from red side. Can probably still walk in with the Veigar. Yeah, Lost and Sauce is just gonna clear some space. Let's see if they're able to get on top of anyone. Saren in. Not quite slowed down here. Lost and Sauce is gonna flash on top. It gets the ult onto the flashless Draven and is just gonna take out the remainder of the damage. IXX trying to shark around for an oh wait, IXX is so threatening here.
Just so low.
Yeah, are they gonna be able to deal with the LeBlanc? It's really hard. Like LeBlanc can really harass them on their way out here, but really good Zyra plants actually to zone out the IXX.
Nice mines, nice satchel right there, nice plants, everything to keep us LeBlanc from getting to the butt.
Almost takes
Really close.
Lilac's head off, but Lilac is gonna be able to base, and this is a really weird contest. But with everyone having teleport, it might be doable for mid side.
It's gonna be a round 2 fight here.
Yeah, round 2, Garen full build, purchases full IE.
Full build on this Garen here. Oh, that this is as strong as they're gonna get. Jesus and Crackers. I think this is their moment. Like this is their fight that they have to take.
Harv is actually kind of okay, barely not caught. He's gonna be able to walk it off. Why are they splitting the map? I feel like they can just walk into the Drake. Maybe they mistimed how far Yi is gonna be, but blue side is not hitting yet. Yeah, they're gonna be able to take this mid prior. They're gonna be able to walk into this bush, ideally with the Garen or the cage. Sure, that works as well. I want to see, yeah, Jarvan places the correct pink ward, ideal. I feel like red side is kind of racked with indecision. This is their soul, right? Like, just play for your soul. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Pause.
Where's the pause? All right.
Okay.
But
yeah,
why the Baron? It's soul.
Yeah, it's soul for Baron. I actually really would prefer them to play, especially on this Garen's full IE, right?
Yeah.
Garen's full IE, then you know the Draven has no flash. You know I think they know the LeBlanc has no flash, right? They burned it earlier. Right there.
Yeah, they should know. And like, especially right, like you said, Garen is not getting any stronger, and it's not like they have much Baron damage, right? Like they have 2 mages, and they don't do this very fast.
100%. No, I think they should really leverage this Garen's full build here, but I think it's too late. They're all so far away from the dragon now, and like this dragon's just gonna get melted by the sea. He's clicking towards it.
Yeah, I think this is just a commit. You have to start the Baron, but we'll see if they're able to complete it before. Yeah, I mean, in their defense, it is hard to face check LeBlanc, right? Like all these
100%.
champs are very much so threatened, but
They don't have any vision here. The Maokai saplings, the Maokai ult. It's so hard to play for this dragon, so I think this is what they've opted to go for.
all right. And blue side is, I think, miss-splitting. They sent too many people to the Drake, and I think that does mean that it's going to be rewarded with the Baron.
Yeah.
They are going to get what they came here for.
I really would have liked to see only like the Master Yi soloing and everyone else walking towards the Baron to threaten there. But nonetheless, it's still gonna be the Soul Denal for the side of Smiling Friends, and then the Baron for all 5 members with cheese and crackers. I'm not really sure how they want to use it. They haven't reset actually on the top side. Ziggs is still pushing this top lane. We're taking camps on the top side and splitting the map here, but Vigar's way too far forward for this then. Maybe. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, this is really weird. Without the mid priority, it's hard to see how they're going to be able to get anything top, especially like Veigar has to go answer a bot wave now, is going to get caught out a little bit by LeBlanc, but it doesn't take. Oh, actually, it does take a lot of damage from the second chain.
That's the complete death cap right there for the LeBlanc.
Yep. They are trying to push top. They get the Zig satchel into it, but this is like they're so behind their tempo. They're gonna have to base and reset in order to get anything else off of this Baron. It's like Jarvan is playing the mid wave, but is maybe caught. The Maokai is not willing to drop his ult. I feel like actually it's gonna get caught out by the Master EQ ball load. Ziggs is trying to it's not a front to back, right? It's so hard for Ziggs to poke from the sideways angle.
And they still haven't taken their resets yet.
Yeah,
Ziggs
like
and Ira.
they're just hanging out, and it means that they aren't able to really
It's too
get
far
anything on these
forward.
waves. Yeah, Veigar's gonna get caught. Is gonna be forced to flash. Dodges out on the chain, but not the Master EQ on top of his head. And I mean, they're still just doing nothing out here. They're just
It's
standing in the jungle.
disorganization from the side of Cheese and Crackers. I don't think they know like where they want to play for. Like they're trying to play for top, but they haven't like they're not playing on the same same timers as each other.
Yeah,
Not covering each other.
This team needs just a straight lane, right? Like they need them to be forced to walk into Ziggs, but if they can just go walk the other way and achieve an objective, like blue team is not going to walk into the bombs.
Yeah. You're playing this Viger, you're playing this Ziggs. You want to just like sit there and force them into you, right? They haven't been setting up these lanes like that.
All right,
Garen hasn't been able to use.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, you go.
Yeah, Garen's gonna try to look around on the sideline. I feel like there's kind of a lack of direction from both teams as to what they really want to be doing macro-wise, especially since Blue Side has had control over all these mid-waves for so long, which I'm not sure that they've actually like been warranted in having. If we're able to ward out the LeBlanc, like we can walk up to the mid-waves.
Oh yeah, 100% here. I guess now it's gonna be a bit of calm here. Now they're all huddling together. Red side up on the top side, but it's not really much to really accomplish here by gathering. Just get some vision here to prevent some flanks. Other than that, they are bleeding a little bit on the bot side.
Yeah, but again, if we're gonna all stack, we should stack on the midway first, right? Let's just clear the midway, and then we can go do something else. We can get our vision after we have finished all of our
Neither team is hitting the midway.
duties. Yeah, they're just decided. I mean, I don't think blue side can hit the midway. It's just the red side isn't pushing it, right? Carve is gonna be pushed out. Doesn't have a W. Let's see if anyone gives him an ult angle to get out of the situation. Doesn't look like it. Although, no, Jarvan. Oh no, Jarvan gives Cassante the ult angle out, and is gonna die for it as well.
Oh,
Veigar actually steps up a little bit far. Master E is gonna get silenced by the Garen. Is gonna just have his GA popped though. Yeah. And that's really unfortunate. And oh man, this game was won, but now it looks so hard for red side to play. Lilac also gonna get caught out by the chain. Hopefully it doesn't flash here. Yep,
I'm gonna
it's
be able to
just
use the flash.
That might be the game. That might just be an end. I think that's an end, yeah.
It's gonna be an end there, yeah. I think a bit of a mechanical misplay there from Jarvan, giving Cassante the escape out, but still, I don't really agree with that setup there in the jungle. I think you should play through your lanes and ward out your sides and not, play through the jungle first.
Yeah, really frustrating game, I think. It feels like they were kind of paralyzed by the threat of LeBlanc everywhere, but LeBlanc can only be in one place, right? And if you have a ward on top of on top of her anywhere, it just enables you to play everywhere else. But as is LeBlanc a Phantom, really making sure that nobody from blue side can play the game anywhere.
Yeah, 100%. Looks like, let's check out where they're at for game 2. So that's 1-0 for Smiling Friends. That's a lot of Korean in the chat. Anyways, yeah, Smiling Friends, 1-0, looking to take the second game. Here it's at 12:13 a.m. Late night League of Legends.
It is indeed late, but we have to see who wins semifinals. Very important. Only one team can advance.
One team can advance, and for the finals, super important. Berkeley Legends IM finals. This is it. Like you need to be there. We need to be there to witness this.
Looks like neither side is ready in drafter yet, but we'll see what they're looking for game 2.
What do you think Cheese and Crackers needs to do for the second game?
I would really like to see them just like get some better wards. Pick a side that they're gonna play and take the mid wave, and then ward the side that they want to play, and then go just take the next mid wave leaning towards the side that you have vision. Right? Like, LeBlanc cannot come from all the way across mid lane and still kill you if you're hugging the opposite side. Yeah. If they're gonna group, I want to see them group on the waves, and I want to see them look when they have tempo, not when there's still a neutral mid wave for someone to clear.
Yeah, yeah. And for me, I also want to see. I think the jungler play a little bit more for loss in the sauce. I think he has really good control of his lane. I It's definitely like their win con, right?
I agree.
Jarvan, I felt like in the early game could have done more to extend the lead, or at least like prevent Draven from snowballing, or maybe prevent the LeBlanc from snowballing.
Yeah, for sure. I think both teams could have for sure utilized their jungler more in the early game with so many spicy 2v2s. It felt like both junglers were just power farming.
As draft has already started up for game 2.
It is indeed Rumble ban. Lost in Sauce is a Rumble main, I believe. So good ban there.
Nice ban there. That looks like it makes sense to ban out these top lane champions. Just top lane hyper carries, right? Or just like champions that can just take over the game. Renekton also just super strong in the lane. And this ban phase is going quite quickly here.
Yeah, both teams with a plan.
Yeah. On the side, Viego, Malphite, Kog'Maw. And then it's gonna be Shen Blind. I'm actually do quite like this champion, especially like the jungle top flex.
Yeah, I heckin' love Shen.
Support.
This champ is so broken. Nothing beats it. It has no counters.
100%. It's super strong top. Like it does so much damage. It's so tanky. The global map pressure of the ult. It brings like a bunch that you need. Its matchups are pretty good, I believe, right? Its matchup spread is.
Yeah, it has a very safe matchup spread. There are things that can go like that can certainly bully it in lane. But it's yeah.
You have a global, so like
you have a global. It's your job to lose lane and make someone else win lane. Thrash blind is interesting. Traditionally, I think that could be. It does scream Aphelios.
Scream stinks usually. Maybe like an edge case Yunara, but not so much. Yeah, it's a very interesting blind. I mean, it's just whoa. We haven't.
Karma mid, I guess.
Karma mid. Cheeses and Crackers is deciding. I guess they really want to just like sack like the damage mid, right, and just play for like support utility for the AD carry, or maybe like for the top jungle. But super easy to punish this Karma mid. I feel like if certain champions that just scale into it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you wanted a champ that's hard to punish mid, I would have preferred to see like Galio or something, or like even Lux. I think it's playable. They are gonna pick Jhin, which I think is a very strong champ. It certainly helps to have the Shen, both to ult on top of the Jhin, but also just because Jhin helps Shen chase so much, right? Shen's challenge. Oh, okay, it's gonna be Shen jungle, I guess.
What in the world?
We don't need to do this. We don't need to blind the war. We can just pick support here. All good. It's gonna be the Ornn.
They showed their support. Yeah, just keep the flex up. It's all right. It's all right. Anyways, it's your favorite champ. We're back at it.
It is.
The Mumu is showing, and it's even locked in, so it's even double trouble for us in the jungle here. So far, the side of cheeses and crackers doesn't look like there's much damage. It's troubling because there's a Shen and an Ornn on the enemy team.
Yeah, extremely troubling. Like Thresh, Karma, these champs do not like playing against tanks. And I mean, even a Mumu does not love playing against tanks either. I think that they're gonna need to figure out what they're doing with the rest of their draft. Like even AD, like is it Vayne or something? Maybe it's Vayne.
Yeah, maybe Vayne does. I think, in my opinion, quite well against the Jhin. I guess that support hasn't shown yet. Vayne Thresh is not a bad bot lane, definitely. It's more of like an old combo. Hasn't been played for quite a while, but yeah, it's like a classic season 4 combo for the bot lane. It's a Hui ban, I think makes sense here. This way, I think super well into these champions that kind of just want to stick together. A Mumu, Thresh, Karma.
Yeah, also would have a lot of priority over the Karma.
100%.
I wonder what support blue side is looking at, because I feel like into Thresh, I like to play like Braum, but not with Jhin. It's not allowed. Not with Jhin, right? So yeah, maybe it's like a Rel.
Wouldn't mind a Leona this game.
Yeah, Leona would also not be bad, I think.
There's a lot of CC though. He's backing to a lot of CC with just the Shen Ornn. I mean, actually, even a Bard isn't that bad.
Yeah, although a good Thresh should be favored against Leona. Depends on
100%.
how many hands you have, but. Really interested to see what AD that they're thinking, because Gwen is already out, right? They're going to be looking for damage, and I mean, there's not too much damage left. The Yone is still in. I would like to see Yone. I think Yone is very reasonable.
Yeah. I guess, but thank you for like the ADC pool here. There's really not much as
I mean, Corki's not bad. Corki does do
Yeah.
damage. This champ, surprisingly good at actually killing tanks on the late game.
Yeah, I think the armor shot on the E is pretty good. Like like it's actually a decent amount of flat armor pen if you ramp it up. And then it just makes your percent CDR do that much more percent pen that more effective. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm liking it. I mean, Corki definitely likes the Karma as Zerath in the mid lane. I actually like
I like
that
Xerath.
the Karma.
Yeah.
And the Sancho,
Wait. Sorry. What?
um,
Who's their jungler? Oh, wait. Sorry. Shen jungle, Ornn top, Xerath support. I don't like Xerath support into Thresh. I think that sounds very hard.
no, that sounds quite hard. One hook, and it's there's basically no tools for you to play against the Corki Thresh. I mean, Thresh is just gonna. I mean, Corki's just gonna W into you if you ever miss your Zerathi and just outduel you.
Yep.
Um,
But we'll see
could
what
be
Lawson
Lissandra
Sauce
support.
wants to carry the game on. It could be Lysandra support. That would be okay. I mean,
Actually,
that
do
also
favor
sounds
that,
kind of bad into Thresh, but
I guess. But yeah, you're right. You're right. The Lissandra mid, I feel. I mean, not Lissandra. Zerath mid feels more appropriate against the Karma, I guess.
I agree. I very much so agree. Like Lysandra sounds
Then,
like you'd actually lose the Karma, no?
yeah, I believe it's a losing matchup.
Yeah.
People used to play Karma mid. Yeah.
All right.
Jax,
Lawson Sauce says he's gonna carry the game on Jax. I
Jax
think
R5 into this. I'm actually not sure about a Jax R5 in this. I guess there's not many tools left. Like the Gwen's out. It's gonna be hard. There's a lot of CC. Actually, there's like an insane amount of CC.
yes. There is a lot
And
of
a lot of
CC, but
protective
he has a
walls.
lot of support, right? He has Karma.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%. I think we just got to see how this plays out. Shen is, I think, what I'm going to put my eyes on. These Shen ults are going to be so important in these lanes. I mean, like, if the Sancho wants to go in and Shen just ults on top, or just ults and Shen ganks, there's so many tools for the Shen to make plays around. Jin has a lot of setup as well. And then there's a Thresh, though, so, and then the Corki Valkyrie. So it's going to be a bit hard to go in spot lane.
Yep, I agree. Last time we saw the bot lane for cheeses and crackers not doing exceptionally well, so they're gonna have I think a lot of attention on them this game to make the difference against the Jin Zerath, and it should be a winning lane for them. Some jungle attention should be even more winning.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not really sure how Jax vs. Ornn goes in the early levels. I would imagine Ornn is actually a little favored in the early levels.
I would imagine that too. Ornn is like a insane laner. This champ is crazy.
The base damage is not allowed on that on the W passive.
Yeah, it's actually very Ornn favored.
Really,
The
gotcha.
overall win rate.
Yeah, definitely makes sense. He scales quite hard, even like to match the Jax, and can I think probably just neutralize the side lane if he's not super behind. So I think we're gonna head into the 3-minute delay.
Should be good. Which of these drafts would you rather play?
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, did they turn off spec delay? Yippee.
Oh, they turned it off. Wow. Okay, well, yeah. Anyhow, I think I would prefer to play the I like Shen. I love Shen. So I would play definitely the side of Smiling Friends. I think this comp is a little bit easier to execute as well. You kind of just got to click at them with all your spells. Shen walks in, Ornn walks in, and Lissandra ult someone kind of one-shot them.
Yeah,
But they do
I
have
would.
a lot of tools on cheeses and crackers to avoid that. So yeah. Wait, sorry.
Yeah, I would actually put my money on cheeses and crackers this game. I think their draft has a reasonable amount of damage. I think they have a lot of survivability to get this
100%.
Jackson Corki through the initial engage. So let's see if they're able to really make those leads count in the top and bot.
So yeah, it is the Zerath support. This is quite a hard matchup for them in the bot lane. Like you said, the Corki can just Valkyrie forward, and then with Thresh and kind of just bully you if you ever misuse your Zerath stun.
Yep.
So I think we got to keep our eyes down on there. Thresh is already poisoning, pretty aggressive. I don't think that one's allowed, but
Yeah, dodges out on the Xerath W, so if you have good enough hands, you can do whatever you want. I
Yeah, I
can't
guess,
tell
yeah.
if he's E or Q start, but I mean, if he was Q start, I would like to see him just walk up and threaten it. Yep, Jax doing the Jax thing, hitting E at
Classic
level
level
1.
one.
Yep.
Passive lethal tempo just gives him infinite DPS.
Yeah, actually the wave is pushing towards him, so this is gonna be some rough times for
Rough
the
for level
Ornn.
2. Yeah. Wonder how this wave state happened.
Yeah, I would assume that Ornn tried to push for level 2 first, but it's gonna get frozen on ideally. Jetcracker yet to throw a hook, but this is his main.
Oh, really?
Hook goes
The
barely
Gushers
wide.
there. Gotcha.
I believe so.
Alright, and oh. Nice synchronized dodge there.
Yep.
Alright,
Yeah, Lost in
ooh,
Sauce zoning
yeah.
Carve off again. It's pretty
This wave
rough
state is a
for
little
Carve.
hard.
Well, the wave is
Yeah.
pretty even
Actually,
actually.
I think it might actually be pushing back now.
I think it was still barely frozen, but it looked pretty close.
Oh, yeah, it's pushing back now, right? Yeah, now level 3 might be a bit rough, but overall, I think it's actually not the worst. Owen's just going to catch this farm coming back. Oh, a little trade.
Yep, small trade happening in the mid lane. Karma, I would like to see Mantra W there actually, but it's going to go for the Mantra Q.
I think Mantra Q has been nerfed so many times. Like over the last year, especially when like the Malignance Karma build was super big. Mantra Q just got completely gutted, and I actually think in a lot of trades, Mantra W is actually so much better. And even Mantra E, like the extra shield.
Yeah. Lost in Sauce trying to get this crash in. Carb
Oh,
actually is
nice
gonna
side
take a
step.
really bad E in.
No
Nice
flash
movement
there.
from the Jax.
I'm actually curious. Have you seen any like Sandra's recently? I know they gave her her cooldown, like her old Q cooldown back, so now she's like an insane Q spammer. Like when she hits level 9. If
Yeah.
you ever encounter it, I'm not sure.
No, I think Lysandra is very viable right now. I don't think she's a bad champ at all. Certainly requires like a reasonable mid matchup, right? Because there's a lot of champs
Yeah.
that can punish her, and also a reasonable enemy team.
Oh.
But oh my god,
how
that was
does
a
that
sick hook.
Yeah.
I don't,
There's no
yeah, I don't
lantern,
know how
though.
that went through the bloody minion, but yeah,
Wow.
is it gonna be a kill?
That's I guess Minion is a paid actor there.
Yep, all good. Jin walks it off. Oh, by the way, I would like to see Jin like just using the barrier. Oh, actually, Jin's gonna walk into Thresh E range, but Mumu says nope, I'm basing, and it's just gonna base.
Oh,
Actually, another hook onto the Xerath, but it's not enough damage. They're
Yeah.
gonna have to base before they can get a kill out of this.
This lane is quite hard. Like we said, I mean, yeah, the Corki is just so much stronger than the Jin at this point, than the Xerath. And look, he's just walking for it. He's just walking into them, and I actually think like if Xerath casts his E, he's just gonna flash it and just continue autoing.
Yeah. And a lot of Corki's damage in the early game is the ability to get that W damage off. It's just like actually infinite damage if you can hit them with the W.
Yeah, there's that thing. Have you seen Corki? Have the Corki jungle player?
I have not.
If not, you start W level 1 and you just W your camps permanently on cooldown. That's how he has like such a fast clear.
I
It's
see.
quite
Actually,
funny.
oh, he's gonna get a flash onto the Ornn, who was flashless from that earlier play, and second to Mumu Q is gonna hit. It's gonna be a first blood to Lost in the Sauce, trying to build this lead again.
Yep, yeah. Playing for Lost in the Sauce like we wanted here. Well played from Amumu. Let's see the killing go on the flash Q. I actually didn't think that was a kill there. But yep, no flash there from the Ornn. Converts it to a kill. That's a bunch of damage there, and the wave's pretty heavy.
Ooh, but Shen is looking. Shen is here. It looks like Jetcracker's going a little bit too deep on his weak side of the map. Someone's gonna die to Shen here, maybe even both. We'll see if Lilac is able to flash the E flash. It's gonna Valkyrie, but isn't able to flash. Should be fine with barrier ideally. Yeah, it's just gonna barrier and walk it off.
All right. Yeah, a bit of close. Bit of an overextension there from the Thresh. You know your jungler just getting top and showed top. It's definitely not really wise to play that far forward, especially you don't have a ward there up in that tribush.
Yep, Lost in the Sauce gonna go in for another big damage E with all the minions tanking. It's actually just gonna keep trading. Holy moly, it just does so much damage, making the Ornn's life pretty difficult. We do see, by the way, that Corki's base getting cancelled earlier was actually very consequential. Naga doing kind of sneaky Drake here is gonna be rewarded for it with the
forced.
Yeah, but Lysandra doesn't mind TPing there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she was gonna TP back anyways. Just E over the wall real quick, get out of danger.
Yep.
Nice and calm. Early few minutes here.
Both ADs able to reset. Jin a lot stronger with the Dirk.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, the Corki's gonna need to scale up that Mana Moon. The 2 times Corki does so much damage. Champion is so strong. The point of the game.
Yes.
I really like that they made him an ADC. I mean, this is like quite an old change. But remember when he used to be a mid laner?
I
It was like
do. Also, AP
uh,
Corky.
yeah, AP Corki. I think on it was Luden's companion, and you would just go Malignant or something like that, and you would just perma spam up. Never
Jetcracker
mind.
with a good play into hook. Micah E has the flat. Wait, Amumu just didn't take the lantern. Amumu, no.
Oh no!
The Shen ult is gonna land
burn.
on Lilac. Has to flash the taunt, but is gonna get flashed after by the Shen. And it looks like Amumu is also gonna die to the Jin ult. First shot goes wide. Second shot also goes wide. But I mean, he is ultimately still gonna die. They got the lantern. He takes the lantern this time. Never mind. Never mind. He's out.
The
Because
first
Jin
time
has-
was a fluke. Amumu,
Wow.
Amumu, make sure that everyone knows it's not gonna happen again. I don't think anything's gonna happen here. Yeah,
Shen
just a little bit
flexing
of
some
damage.
muscle here, but he's not gonna be able to really get anything.
Yeah, this is
Oh, actually, the hook
wait,
is gonna
this
land on
actually a
Xerath.
kill.
Xerath is just dead.
I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Very unfortunate. And Shen
he's
also
just
actually
going
in
for
some
the
trouble.
Shen.
No flash. Has the
Maybe
E
not.
though. Is gonna be able to walk it off.
Nice. Oh, this is a little far forward for the Corki here.
Yeah, IXX
No,
looking.
Lissandra.
Does she have E? Does have E, but also has the lantern
Oh.
actually. Good lantern.
Nice lantern. Actually, Lissandra has no ult here. I don't really recall when she used it. Maybe it was just a trade in the mid lane off camera. There.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I doubt nothing too much was gonna happen there. Nonetheless, yeah. Nice play
Yeah,
there
I
in the
mean,
bot lane.
fairly even game state. We'll see if what Amumu is able to do with his first ult. Oh, Lilac's gonna go forward for a trade, but Xerath is here first. Oh, and it's still a 1-for-1 though. Not bad for
4 shot
Lilac.
comes through. Does enough damage right there. Actually, the Corki has barrier here. I wonder if that just came up. Likely so.
That is a good point. Would have at least forced out the Xerath ult.
Yeah, this
IXX
is
trading
not the
forward a
Q cooldown.
little.
And
Yeah.
I think Q cooldown buffs seem quite insane on her. I believe it went from 4 seconds to max rank to 3 seconds max rank, which is quite an insane buff.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah,
IXX face checking the Amumu. Let's see if Amumu can really make anything happen. Oh, actually, you're just gonna have to run.
Forces.
There wasn't
yeah,
anyone
forces up.
behind, but scared of the threat of Shen, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, yeah, the channel, like we said. Oh,
Ooh,
never
good
mind that.
flash hook by Jetcracker onto the flashless Xerath is gonna punish him again. And like we said earlier, like this matchup is pretty difficult for the Xerath.
Yep, but even if the E lands there, right? I mean, it ceases them for like 0.5 seconds when it's that close up, and there's not much you can do. You don't have the damage to duel them out there. That
It's
even could be a potential dive.
This dive
maybe not.
pretty hard. They're gonna land the hook, but yeah, they're not gonna take it. See Lissandra just sharking around in the jungle. Doesn't quite find a Mumu.
I guess we were a bit wrong here. That the Sandra is getting the prio in this lane or push. I guess it makes sense, right? The Sandra is much more wave clear at this point.
Yep.
So-
Yeah, Karma
Just
really doesn't really do that much past the first couple levels in lane.
Looks like hopefully she's able to convert a lot of this lead, like she is. She's just walking top right now with the Ornn ult. Shen is
Yep.
walking up.
Shen is here, but Lost in Sauce kiting it out. Shen doesn't have flash, so hard to see anything really that he's going to be doing here. Yep.
But yeah,
Just going to walk it off.
yeah. It's getting hard for these side lanes to play since the Sandra's just, like every single wave she's perma crashing it and just walking into the jungle, threatening to gank these sides, and they're maybe even threatening a dive here. And I 100% see this angle.
Yeah, but IXX is going to call it off, though. I think the wave crashed a little bit too fast for them
Yeah.
to look for that. But if the timing was a little different, Jetcracker again, Sarah still no flash. It lands the hook, gets the lantern for the Amumu, who does not take it. Okay, takes it in the end, but is not going to be able to get the Q. I don't even know if Amumu had to take the Q. I think he just had to land the Q. But
Yeah. The
Uh,
double artillery.
artillery. yep, going down to
Oh.
Lilac. Actually, the Dark Harvest also gets procced. It's pretty low. IXX all letting the Karma, but I don't think Karma should die. Oh, actually, maybe it's just dead. Yeah, actually, a couple more Qs, like you were saying.
Channel even
Plus the
comes
Shen
through
ult.
just in case.
Yeah.
Be safe,
Also,
and
is
then, I can come in.
IXX has space TP for if he wants to get this Drake started. Both lanes are pushed, so there should be a pretty safe Drake.
He has no
if you-
mana.
That is true.
I think if they do want to, they can actually walk into her with this lantern in with this Amumu. Amumu does have ult, but it looks like they're just gonna opt to clear right now.
Yeah, I think they must just not know, because if they knew if they knew and Jin had base, like they would for sure target the Zereth again, who is still no flash.
Yeah. Oh. I guess the dragon's gonna be sneaking. Snuck. Yes. Second dragon there for Smiling Friends, and it's definitely what you want to see. I think your comp. You might get, I think, outscaled on the side, so you really want these early dragons, so like when these later dragon fights happen, you're not too pressured to like just lose out on the side, right? And
Yep.
maybe you might just lose everything to the Jax if you really like feel like you need to fight the soul. All that pretty crucial, buys them a lot of time.
Yeah, we'll see if Jetcracker is able to make anything else happen in this bot lane. Has to go kind of quickly before he loses all his HP. Although Corki is down item right now, so maybe not the best time.
I think this should be the Trinity Force completed. Yeah, Trinity Force completed. Super strong power spike. I think how do you say this name? The ADC on the side of Smiling Friends has gone Hubris first item like for the last 2 games. I'm wondering, is that really standard? I'm pretty sure that's not really standard on Jin. Usually it's the Yomus I see if you want to go the lethality. Even the Hex Optics first.
Both. I think Hubris is
Okay,
fine.
gotcha. The range modifier, I guess, is just what I'm concerned about because it gives less AD for range champions. But still good snowball item, of course.
Yep. See a short trade going on to the Karma. We'll see if, again, if Lysandra is able to make this prio happen, maybe threaten Jax or threaten
I think it's a soul
Jetcracker.
till mid, actually.
All right, another lantern. Let's take the lantern. Gets the lantern. We gets the lantern. But gets the ult onto just the Zereth, who is gonna get his splash burned again and is still going to die. So still gonna be a target.
Oh wow! Meanwhile, the side lanes are smashing going on the side lanes. I think we weren't looking. Oh, never mind. There's another fight.
The Shen ult onto the Ornn is gonna punish Lost in Sauce in combination with the Ornn ult, but Big Micah E should die to this. Yep, is going to get killed by the Thresh, even if the hook goes wide.
So, cross map trades happening. I think this is what we actually kind of wanted to see as compared to last game.
Yep, certainly do not mind Corki being strong in this game. All the gold on the Corki, that's certainly where you want it.
Yeah, 100%. And also, yeah, 100%. Like, this Corki is gonna do so much damage. I think he is gonna be like your main damage. Even the Karma's gonna go Malignance here. It looks like it's not gonna do. I don't think it's gonna be too effective. The Mantra Qs might just get blocked by the Shen, might just get blocked by the Ornn. A lot of it.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind
it
Karma
is-
going just full Enchanter, but I mean, if you're
100%.
playing mid, maybe you have to be able to clear the wave and you have to build some AP. I don't know.
Yeah, I think at least one AP item might be required to clear these waves. But yeah, I definitely do think actually you should just play for your team after that.
Yeah, hopefully.
Play for the enchant items. Your Corki's so strong. Your Jax is strong. I think they both really love these enchanters.
Yeah,
Puffing
for
them up.
sure. We see Lysandra kind of leading bot, but reasonable vision, I think, or not really. So they have to respect Lysandra's roam in the bot lane.
Yep. So I think there's a dragon coming up. Minute 34, and then the Herald's coming up now. I think both junglers are anticipating fighting here. Even Lysandra's walking up here. They might even be looking for a play top, or just a bit of warding, scouting. I think they know Mumu might be up here.
Yeah, we do see that Lost in Sauce has been pretty difficultly struggling to make any progress into the Ornn, right? He hasn't really, since that first kill, they opened up any CS lead, only has died to the Shen gank.
Yeah, it looks like this Ornn is quite hard to really take advantage of in this lane. Jax really doesn't have enough of that gold.
He just doesn't have the damage. He's gonna go in, but again, Shen is just gonna be here. He's gonna get tagged up by the Ornn. Doesn't quite get hit by the taunt though, so should be okay as long as his next E comes up soon. Mumu Q not quite gonna hit under the tower. I don't like. There's nothing here, right? There's nothing here for Red Side. Oh, actually no, Karma is here. Maybe we can try. But Lysandra is also here.
Well, I think Lysandra is much stronger. Actually, just kills the Karma.
Yeah, just murders the Karma outright, and everyone is going to die. But meanwhile, on the opposite side of the map, where Red Side is actually strong, Lilac is able to open up an advantage. Oh, Jax is going to get one back, maybe two. Carb is going to barely survive the turret shot. So
survives.
Jin gonna ult to clear the wave. Not bad. Just aiming to not get dove. Actually doesn't clear the wave, so maybe we'll get dove. We'll see if Jetcracker is feeling it. Actually, the tower's just gonna go down, so Jin's gonna be
It's
forced
gonna
off.
be the tower. Oh. Alright. Yep. Another cross map play there. Besides cheeses and crackers and smiling friends. I think I would still prefer this on the side of cheeses and crackers, but like marginally. I think getting the Corki ahead is a bit more important than, you know, getting the Jax behind. I think the Jax can still catch up definitely, but just getting his Corki ahead and making him this strong is the central damage point on the side of cheeses and crackers.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, but I do think that a Mumu is just playing the wrong side, right? We have a strong side, we should play to the strong
Yep.
side and not try to make something happen onto the Ornn where, I mean, it's just an Ornn, nothing's gonna happen.
Corki got a late reset here for this dragon. I think maybe they knew that they wanted to give it up.
Yeah, but they didn't want to give it up, right? Corki has 2 items. Like, I think they probably wanted to
Yeah,
fight
right.
this.
Yeah,
Doesn't
but
quite have
I guess the
ult here
timing
in
didn't
that
match up.
fight. Yeah.
So they want to fight for this crab here.
They are gonna look onto Shen, but like, I mean, it's a Shen. Oh, he is gonna burn his E and doesn't have
burn his
flash to
E.
get over this wall anymore, so
Yeah,
I think he is just dead. Zerathal just given some back scratches. It actually looks like another E is just gonna come back up before they can kill him. Oh no, the hook goes wide onto the stunned IXX. Is he able to get the self ult off? He is. It's gonna make so much space, but Lilac is gonna hit him afterwards. Also, the flash invested by IXX, so he should die. But Lilac is taking so long to kill him. The rest of his team is dying around him. Jin in the middle of the pit doesn't have flash for another couple of seconds. Is also gonna die to Lilac, and I mean it's a pretty. Oh, it's actually gonna go over to Thresh, but it's a pretty even fight.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, well played there by what's it called, IXX there to kind of stall them out for that long. I mean, the two Thresh hooks did miss on IXX there, that ultimately like let him live for that long. But I mean, he bought so much time there, was able to self ult, get the kill on the Mumu, kind of distract the Corki there. Dodged a lot of spells and made it so, you know, the Corki wasn't able to really focus on the other members of the fight.
Yeah, for sure. But is ultimately going to go down. Corki, still strong, has his 2 items. Jin also has 2. No partner in crime to match Corki's 2 items on the side of red side yet.
Alright. It's like that's just a little far forward here for this hero. I don't think they know what's going on here. See if they want to fight this. Sandra
Does look like they want to fight. Lissandra is bot. They're going to at least force her TP out. Thresh is going a little early. We don't... or actually, Jax is on the flank, so maybe we can just hit the Ornn. Naga is going to get jumped on by the Jax. Has the W to stall for some time, but is going to have to E out eventually. Actually gets hit by the Thresh hook. Amumu is going to zone out Karb, and Karb is also going to die. And, I mean, they're just beefy. They can take a lot of damage.
Jax was there first. Sandra didn't get there. The TP took quite a while to get there, so Jax was able to capitalize on the numbers advantage for a little bit and able to get that get those kills.
Yeah, also curious to see the Thresh is going Frozen Heart second. I don't think that any of these blue side champs are especially reliant on attack speed. I think Mikhail's would have been greatly appreciated.
Oh yeah, 100%, especially for the Sandra ult or some of your carries. I think that's one of the biggest threats of this game, but
Yeah, hook onto IX gets the Shen ult. Actually is going to be able to survive, and Shen is going to get on top of all of this mess, but looks like Shen is going to keep hitting. Zerath ult is going to take down Jetcracker ideally. No, Jetcracker has the moves. Oh, but gets taken by like a Jin grenade or something.
spike.
Lilac goes in, but is not able to finish the kill on the Jin.
a little bit of a psychotic Valkyrie there at the end. But yeah, the Sandra was able to live with like on like a slight bit of HP there, just for the Shen to ult, and then able to ult herself. Gave time for the Shen to come back in and defend her. Yeah, one swap. Things are happening.
So hard to start the fight onto the Lissandra. Right? I'm just gonna be able to ult yourself. Gonna be able to get the Shen ult.
Shen ult, yeah, and yeah, it's so hard this game to pick her off. I mean, there's also just like a bunch of super far range spells in this game. The Xerath ult, the Jin ult, they weren't used this fight. I mean, but Xerath and Jin also could just help from super far, right there. Like we saw Jin W coming down, Xerath artillery coming down.
Yep. Next objective is gonna be quietly. Blue side has 3 souls, or sorry, 3 drakes. So it's gonna be their soul point. And Mountain Soul, pretty good soul. Always, never can complain about it.
Oh no, never mind. Thought there's gonna be something with it, but looks like they're just gonna back away in time.
Jetcracker
Nah.
doing a good job playing to his bot side right now. That's where he needs his vision. I'd love to see him flip a ward for Karma.
Yeah, 100%. Especially like maybe that Tribush or something like that. Just block Lissandra from eing in across that wall.
Corki had to base, but has his third item. They're going to start the fight onto Jetcracker. He's going to be rooted up, but should be able to return the hook. Really big a Moonwall. It forces out Saradin's flash, and also is going to be able to catch a Jhin. Really nice Moonwall. He didn't even need to flash for that one. They were just right on top of him. And that's going to be Drake and a pretty nice cash bounty. Looks like Saradin's also going to die. Has to walk into the Jax with no flash. Yep, with the Karma speed. It's going to get stunned up by the Jax. Yep, Lilac will be here to finish the job. Actually, he's going to get the Shun ult, but no, not quite.
Nice able to kill him before that. I think that's just gonna be the dragon coming up in 10 seconds.
It is gonna
Here,
be the
Jax
dragon,
is
but
gonna
the
move
waves
that.
are they're dropping some waves in order to be here.
Yeah. Looks like Jax is gonna catch this top wave. Sandra's gonna take enemy camps. It's gonna be a bit of a trade. Actually, maybe Sandra. No, I don't think anything's gonna happen near top.
Lost and Sauce should know that he's weak-sided right now, and under no obligation to do anything other than just clear the wave while his team takes the dragon.
100%. Yeah, that's a 3-item Corki that we were mentioning there. You know, just so much damage. I think that Jhin basically just got popped off of that Amumu ult. I think
Yep.
maybe I don't think they really should have been there. That without their team backing up there. I wonder if the Shen ult was up. I really would have liked to see that come up. Maybe he just got popped so quickly that Shen wasn't able to ult.
Well, I think the difficulty was at the fight. Shen was starting the fight, right? Like, Shen never really had the opportunity to follow up because Shen was starting the fight onto Thresh himself. I think just starting the fight onto the support is always going to be difficult when the support is, like, any amount of tanky. Just because you're investing resources into killing someone who isn't really doing anything anyways.
100%. Yep. Alright. So next objective's up. It's going to be Baron. I don't think these teams are really in a position to take it right now. The DPS isn't the greatest on either side.
Yep, for sure.
Still going to keep some vision around.
We'll see if either team is able to look into controlling top, but so far it looks like only really Thresh is interested in securing this vision. Xerath is going to have to base for more wards. It's going to open back top. Barely will miss that ward and try, but they're going to run at Naga, who just has the ability to kite out. Whoa, this crab! There's a crab right there! Whoa! There's a crab!
He's taking this mid question mark. Herald? Okay. That's what we're doing.
They are gonna
take the crab here. I would like them for him to walk up, kind of contest this a bit. I don't think this is allowed.
Karma running out to answer the Lissandra. They are going to try to start the fight onto Naga, whose W will run out. The Xerath ult is going down. Also the Jhin ult. So much artillery being rained down onto Jetcracker. Can Lilac do enough damage? Lilac is getting hit out by Carb, but they are going to be able to peel him. Naga just barely going to be able to catch Lilac with that E. But IXX is here, has so much damage, is so threatening, still has the ultimate, is going to drop it onto Jax and get the kill.
The Lissandra ult clipped on the end there. I'm very curious that Karma didn't TP. Like I think Karma should have been in. Should have been there.
I agree.
Like, if your team is calling to fight for this crab and you're already mid lane, you shouldn't be headed bot lane. You should kind of be being there together. Right there to start the fight off. Nonetheless, that's what happened. I mean, Red said so to get the crab. I think that's part of the plus, I guess.
Yeah, but like none of this had to happen again. We could have just taken the crab when we were right. 100%. Like the crab was right in front of us. It was our crab.
Yep.
But instead, there's going to be a fight over the crab, and we're going to have to fight Shen for it, and Shen is going to fight back.
All right. We'll reset here for the next
bot.
turn.
A soul for 2 minutes, so it's going to be a split attention between Baron and the Drake. I would like to see Thresh, or actually they have the crab, so I think they can devote most of their attention to bot.
Yes, seems like it. It's kind of funny seeing all the projectiles, the Jhin ult and the Xerath ult coming through that fight. I think Thresh just got completely murked by them. And I think they're taking pretty similar skins. The Jhin and the Xerath. It's kind of hard to distinguish these projectiles actually.
Sick technology, fight the bot lane.
Yeah. Are they both using Arcana? No, I mean, actually no. These are both like kind of cosmic key skins.
Yes, Dark Star and Arcana, I think.
Yep, Arcanas. These are both such good skins.
Yes, Dark Star Jhin, best Jhin skin for sure, other than maybe High Noon.
Oh,
you see that Lilac walking in onto say, oh my god! Corki misses the last rocket, otherwise would have had a kill onto the Xerath. Karma
was my
trying to futilely trade onto the
yeah.
Ornn.
We might kill him next game.
Yep, but Lost and Sauce unattended in the top lane. We see that Shen is actually trying to cheat like one turn of Prio in order to come look on the Jax, but I don't think Jax should ever die, yeah. Will not. Shen has the ult. Oh, Corki's basing? Whoa, 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 this is kind of late to base if we're going to lose the mid Prio. I mean, he's basing for a crit cloak. He based for nothing. I'm not really sure why he felt the need to press B there.
Yeah, no, I'm not really sure. Yeah, they're gonna lose some vision here now for that.
Yeah, they're gonna
His
lose
ward's gonna get cleared out.
this control
This
ward.
is
Always such a big
big
deal.
ward.
Yeah, we'll see. This next mid wave is really, really important. We'll see if they're able to contest.
There's pings coming down on the Baron.
They don't have damage though. It's so hard for them to ever try to trade this Baron. I think they are gonna get the crab. They are gonna be spotted out, but it doesn't look like Red Side is aware that this could be happening. I mean, I guess it's just free.
Given?
They just don't know. They just have no idea. Their blue orb is on cooldown, and I mean, it's at half HP. They had so much time to contest this, but oh, does Corki not have a blue? Oh no, you're right.
I think that's a yellow trinket.
No, you're right. They just don't have a blue orb.
That's gone. I think that they have to be surprised about that. I mean, there was no check. I know they didn't give us any indication as there's a.
Wait, Shen is ulting somewhere? Where was he ult? Oh no, he just based. Never mind. Ornn is gonna get caught. Thresh Hook is gonna be able to get the second charge of the ult off, but is still gonna die. Flashes at the end too.
Okay. What is it with these teams not just resetting together?
Yeah, I don't know. They're getting punished. So they lose 2 flashes, one of their barons, right, in order to do acid lean. But you can just base after you do the
Hello,
objective.
chat. This is game 2.
In your pockets.
This is game 2. Smiling Friends is up 1-0.
Yep. I see that Amumu is sharking around. Oh god, Thresh. Thresh is gonna catch out the Xerath, and Xerath is gonna die. Another big Amumu ult onto IXX, but IXX gets his own self ult off, gets the Shen ult on top of his head too. Nobody can really threaten him. He's gonna zone Lilac out. So it's gonna be 2 more kills to the Jhin. And also is going to catch out the Karma, but Jax gets onto Lissandra. Lissandra, has the Zhonya's though! And Big Mikey E is just going to be able to kite it out. I don't know, Lost and Sauce is going to be able to get one back, but it's going to be taunted, rooted, but has the E in order to avoid a couple of these Jhin shots. Gets back onto the Jhin, is going to be able to kill him with the Karma Shield and also the Sky Proc. It's going to just keep fighting, but here comes the Ornn in a couple seconds. Strong. Yeah, here's the Ornn, and there is the Shen. They are finally going to clean up the fight, but it's a bloodbath.
That Shen takes no damage from the Jax there, but yeah, that's I think that's what we were saying earlier. Like the Karma's so good with this Jax, Karma's so good with this Corki that he was able to clean up on the back end of that fight. Like even though I think there's super overextension from Amumu there.
Yep, and IXX again having so much of this team fight presence, especially with that Zhonya's. We'll see when he's able to complete it.
Honestly,
so they can get
another
stasis.
So much time. The self ult into the Shen ult is like such a big presence in these fights. It's so hard to, take him down.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of taking people down, they're gonna go for Carb, dude. Corki is very far from here. Corki's coming. He'll be here eventually. The flight does not actually cancel the E. I mean, I think they're gonna get him. They are gonna get him.
The channel is up, but I don't know if Shen really wants to ult this. Xerath is in a position to ult. Yeah, I think he's just gonna give it over to Corki. I mean, there's nothing much to fight for here. 3 minutes to the Baron, 2 minutes 30 until the Dragon. You can just give that over. No need to stress too much.
Yep, just a kill. Carb not really doing anything, pushed that far up. Like, wave would have come to him anyways, but like you said, not the most consequential death of all time. Should be just traded for some moments of reprieve.
It's kind of interesting that the Ornn has more farm than the Jax.
Yeah, he's done well to stay in the team.
Yeah, Jax has been with the team a lot for these fights. I mean, sacking a lot of these waves in order to play for the team fights together. So I think the gold could be a little bit more optimal. Of course, I think it's been doing pretty good in these fights. So good as them.
Yeah, IXX should be able to kill Karma here. Yeah, it's just gonna get caught around vision.
10 Magi stacks for that. The Lissandra. You gotta keep an eye on that.
Yep, and also Karma building full AP this game. You can see the death cap being built right now.
Very interesting. You usually don't see that here anymore. After the Mantra Q got gutted, especially.
Yeah, and like with everyone else on the team strong, I think there's no real need to try to do damage yourself.
Yeah. I think like especially if you had much more shielding, right? In that earlier fight to support your Corki, to support your Jax, maybe things would have gone differently, or maybe in these any of these future fights, right?
Yep. Naga will steal away the crab, which is actually fairly consequential with this Drake in a minute. That's a lot of vision control.
Yeah.
And also, just no one's on the mid wave. Like, can we just go hit the mid wave, Corky?
This is very interesting gameplay here.
Oh!
Oh god.
Mumu in some danger, but it's going to be able to kite it out. And I mean, again, blue side just sacking. They could have their control over the mid wave, but instead they're just going to let red take the mid wave and then face check on their own terms, right? In fact, it's not even a face check because Jetcracker has the ward in order to catch out Naga, but Naga has a really big taunt onto Lilac. Lilac is really, really low. It's just dead to the Jin plus Xerath and also the Shen on his head. Goes a little bit too close to the Shen, and Shen is just gonna kill him.
Yeah, I think they could have played that a bit more patiently. I don't think getting in engage range for that Shen there is too wise of a choice. You know the enemy has so many tools to get on top of you as Sandra.
Yeah, red side fighting for absolutely nothing. They have no damage. They are not killing anyone in any world here. They should just be letting the Jax split, and yeah, Jax is gonna get an inhibitor, but this is Soul in a minute, and no Corki, no contest. It just is how it is.
There's really not anything to do there. I don't really agree with these hooks and like even fighting here. You just get the wave, you know, you just stop them from pushing, but you really can't kill these people. You have Karma Thresh Amumu. It's not gonna happen here, and yeah. I mean, starting out that fight though, I think Corki shouldn't be that close up. They have Xerath, they have Jinol, they have the Ornal. Everything can just come right on top of you if you stand right next to that Shen. Like
Yep.
it's so much threat on you that you have to be so careful if you're not in like a spot where your team can punish. Like the Jax was on the side, then I think you should just give him time to take his towers and whatnot.
Yeah, everything on this game riding on Corki's ability to position. Well, Ornn is actually going to get caught out a little. Corki is able to hit, but has to Valkyrie forward to do it, so very much so in danger, especially if Lissandra is able to flank. Like you can see, Corki doesn't actually have vision of his red area, so has to be scared of flanks from top.
Crucially here, Corki has the QSS ready if there's any fight coming soon. At the same time that we have the Zonias that we were thinking about earlier for the Lissandras, so maybe a flank angle here.
Yeah, Naga's gonna just start the fight on Amumu, and Amumu, I don't think he can get out, right?
God.
The Xerath ult goes onto Lilac's head, just has to kite it out, and that means Amumu is left out to dry.
Yeah, definitely.
A hook landing onto the Shen, but it is a Shen, so they can't kill him.
Yeah, and it's the second time in a row. There's as soon as anyone gets close, it's the Ornal Shen. It's the Ornal Jinol Xerath right on top of there. There's just 4 people. You see one person, and then there's actually four spells coming over your face. Actually, quite the potent combo. Yeah.
Yeah,
taking
a lot of
guard.
support for their divers for sure. See, I think red side has been somewhat punished by their inability to really take like an even numbers fight, right? And if you're gonna get picked, then Jin is gonna be able to be a very effective champion.
100%, yeah. It's been quite hard for them to find the fights that they want. It feels like every time they start a fight, it's kind of like not on their own terms, or like not really like how they want. They want this Jackson flank. They want, to be able to find ways to get into this backline, at least, and kind of disrupt this front to back. Because if this Lissandra is able to kind of just like walk at you freely, she's gonna disrupt like most of the fight. Whereas
Yep. Lantern goes down to get the Karma out, who's going to be very much so chunked. Another hook onto another Shen, but Shen is still Shen. Mumu goes in, is going to get caught a little, is going to get tagged up by the Jin ult, who is actually just more so zoning out Lilac, but it's going to be enough to kill Mumu again. Just a little bit too far forward with that Q onto the minion wave, and Lissandra with the flash W onto Corki. Should be able to finish that game out. And that's going to be the game. Again, they had a chance, but not able to convert.
Definitely. Yeah. Blue side, in the end, is able to leverage all of their global spells together, or like semi-globals together. A fitting quadra kill at the end of this game for Jin. 20-5, really nice game there from these guys. It's 2-0 from Smiling Friends as they head to the finals versus Surprise in the Bag.
Yep. So we have our 2 finalists. We can also go sleep. It is 1 a.m. Go
It is
go
1
get your.
a.m. Oh gosh. Yep. We finished League of Legends for the day. It's now a new day.
It's
yeah.
true.
I think that'll be it for us here
Yes,
today,
thank you
unless any
everyone
other.
for joining the
But yeah,
stream. Thank you especially to Tony, and thank you especially to Tim for casting today. That
of
was our
course.
second game of semifinals, so we will be going into finals next week, and we will be seeing Smiling Friends. Yes, Smiling
Smiling
Friends
Friends.
versus Fries in the Bag. Hope to see you guys there. Thank you.
Yep. See you guys.